The following video is sponsored by Shiro's Cooking. Welcome, my muffins of Chaldea, to the How to Improve series. Here I briefly go over the abilities of a servant, their strengths and weaknesses, and then discuss how I believe they can best be upgraded by either making their strengths shine or fixing their biggest weakness. Today we look at the OG Saber herself, Artoria Pendragon. Artoria's first skill is Charisma B, which is a flat 18% attack buff for the party for 3 turns. Artoria's second skill is Dragon's Core B, which provides a 50% buster buff for 1 turn, a 30% NP damage buff for 1 turn, as well as changing all of her own command cards to buster for 1 turn. Artoria's third skill is Shining Path EX, which grants her a 30% NP charge, as well as a 15 star bomb. And lastly, her Noble Phantasm Excalibur is an AoE buster attack that also charges her own NP that scales with overcharge. I believe her greatest strength to be her NP damage and farming capabilities, whereas I believe her greatest weakness to be her lack of survivability. For her upgrade, I decided to focus on her weakness, but I also wanted to take into account her title as the King of Knights, which is why I chose to upgrade her Charisma B into something I call King of Knights Charisma, where I add the following effect in addition to her attack buff. Apply the following effect to all other Knight classes. Apply target focus for 3 turns, generate crit stars for 3 turns with a maximum of 10, and apply debuff on hit where you reduce the enemy's crit rate for 3 turns. The goal I have here is to make her more interesting to use with other knight classes, i.e. sabers, lancers, and archers, where she can essentially inspire any other knight to sacrifice themselves for her, but also help her in combat. In doing this, I believe her team versatility will not only skyrocket with survivability, but also create some really interesting Knights of the Round team gameplay. My primary focus for her here was less on 3 turning and farming, but rather being able to use her in some harder challenge quests that can be very gimmicky, while also having her live up to her name as the King of Knights. And that concludes how I would improve Artoria Pendragon. Let me know in the comments how you would improve her yourself, and I hope to see you on the next one.